everybody, today's video on managing insecurities is in collaboration with my girl who's here today, Tootsie time! Tootsie? Tootsie. Wait, no! Wait. No, wait. Tootsie. So it didn't happen exactly like that, but it was similar. This, you guys, is what it is to be a YouTuber. You have to be the production manager, the camera person, the editor, plus the talent, and then sometimes the talent part is lacking the most, which is why I made a massive mistake in deleting half of the footage from our video. But luckily though, I did have her footage. So say hi, Tootsie.
Tootsie time.
Oh, you didn't know I had a guest today, did you? So today I'm just gonna reshoot my part that I deleted from previous times. So when you hear me talking in her clips, it's not this Shannon, it's like a previous Shannon. That Shannon actually had straight hair that day and her makeup was done. You guys, you would have liked her a lot. Trust me, I'm sad you didn't get to meet her. And here's some tips, tricks, and tools for some common insecurities that we think you guys can learn to embrace today.
Well, my go-to every single time is some eyeliner and liquid, or you know, just any eyeliner, black eyeliner. Wherever you have your pimple, turn that pimple right there into a mole, beauty spot, mole, whatever you want to call it. I do that all the time and I just think it's so cute.
That's actually really cute.
Yeah.
I love how you like put that permanently.
No, because I always get one on my chin. And
Yeah.
I'm low-key happy I get it on my chin because it looks really cute here.
Yes.
So that's my thing. Exactly.
How many moles can you do though?
I mean, I've done 4 at one time.
4?
Yeah, 4.
Yeah.
Luckily, they weren't all close together, like here, like over here on the temple somewhere. It was like, okay, I can get away with it. But if they're all close together, I kind of just do the biggest one and then try and like conceal the other ones because, yeah, this is going to be doing too much.
And you also have a thing that you swear by, like a product.
Yes, acne.org has changed my life. This isn't sponsored, okay? Like literally, their benzoyl peroxide. Do you know what? You can probably get benzoyl peroxide from any other brand, but I use acne.org. Slather that all on overnight and it's literally gone the next day. I swear to you, the next day. Changed my life.
Vaginal or vulva smell can be a massive inhibitor when it comes to confidence, especially when it comes to having sexual confidence. I know this 100%. A few years ago, I had gotten bacterial vaginosis, which went into years of BV to yeast infections to UTIs and repeat. It was this crazy cycle where I became hypersensitive about my smell. So your vaginal fluids are on a pH scale. And a pH scale is a very delicate balance of acidic and alkaline. And when you go in either direction, things can tend to go off. And so sometimes smell is a really positive thing, so it lets us know that we're not completely in health down there and it's time to do something about it. And here are the things that made massive differences for me. First and foremost, apple cider vinegar. I didn't even know, guys, until I noticed how good I was smelling that this actually worked. I'm not gonna shout out no brand names because they ain't paying, but I like to use a special vaginal pH balancing wash. Many companies sell these instead of using soap or any kind of harsh fragrances. Next, I wanna talk about probiotics. Now, this is a trilogy pack that I have, but this has 20 billion culture in there. Now, during my time when I was super struggling on the smell scale, I was getting up to like 80 billion probiotic culture, and those things have to be kept in the fridge. But in general, every woman should be taking, unless your doctor says elsewise, some type of probiotic. And last but not least, this is my another emergency care situation. If I do have a yeast infection, whoop, plain organic yogurt, again, another probiotic. I take a tampon, I dip it in the yogurt, I let it sit there for a while, I take it out, I put it on wax paper, and then I put it in the freezer for probably about an hour or so, and then I insert it, and it becomes like a yogurt popsicle. Oh, you have to wipe up after sex. Another video on that, but like, yeah, after sex, you have to get up, go pee, and wipe up. Trust me, if you know, you got to do that.
Well, I personally use Candy Lips. Candy Lips is a lip pump. It basically just suctions your lips and draws blood.
Does that really work?
It does.
Really?
I wish I could show you a before picture of my lips, because what it does is, well, with this one, it works like exercising. So you go to the gym, you'll exercise, eventually you'll have abs. You keep using this pump, eventually your lips stay plump. I've been using it for about 2 years. My top lip used to be non-existent compared to my bottom one, so I'd only use it on my top lip. And now it's kind of like,
yes,
it's not the exact same size yet. I want my lips the same size, even though people say that's not normal, but that's personally what I want. So yeah, I use Candy Lips Pump just once a day usually. I haven't used it in a very long time though, and that's the thing, my lips haven't gone back down. So
is there any makeup things that you can do?
Yeah, you can overline. That's what I was doing before I done Candy Lips. Overline with some lip liner and then just cover it with lipstick, or you can even use lip plumpers. I know Too Faced does a really good one. Too Faced, it's actually called lip injection, that's what it's called, and it kind of just stings your lips almost, and then just kind of gives like a bee sting effect. It's temporary, but hey, if you've got a date.
Yeah, because you can highlight right here, right? And then put like a shadow below here.
Contour.
Shadow, and then where's the highlight go?
Highlight on the Cupid's bow, and then shadow underneath the bottom. Yes.
Loving your body when you're naked. Society and biology have made this a very big challenge for women. Of course, we're going through puberty and things aren't quite symmetrical yet, and so we don't feel we measure up. And then we like even out a bit, and we have 3 great years of like, oh, this looks amazing. And then you hit like 25 and your metabolism goes like, fuck you. And then you start ballooning up for no reason. And then you have a baby, and of course, a mass amount of other changes happen. Then you finally get your snapback and you're right in shape, and then boom, gravity comes and sucker punches your boobs down to your ankles, and it just repeats. There's a lot that goes with it. We're all gonna go through it at some point or the other, but you have to continually remind yourself that it's normal, it's okay, and there are things out there to help you. So for anybody who is not comfortable being naked, here's some tricks that I think work really great. Lines are a very beautiful, sexy, and sensual way to create the illusion that you want. I love garter belts. Another really awesome thing that I love are fishnet bodysuits. These things often come crotchless, so if you want to keep them on during sexual play, you can absolutely do so, but you can wear these underneath your clothes. It's a really, again, sexy way of staying in a way that you feel comfortable. If you don't feel absolutely at your best self when you are just, you know, you versus the world, putting on something lacy, sexy that keeps everything together is not a bad thing at all. What prevents women from enjoying sex isn't their partner, but it's the way they feel about themselves. And so arm yourself with things that make you feel good. I like strappy bras. Keep your bra on if that makes you feel comfortable, like Tootsie did.
But in the beginning stages, you're just like, I want to ease you into seeing all of me. Like, you're not gonna, like, I remember back in the day, I wouldn't even do anything without my bra on. I had to keep it on. So I had to like just ease into it, baby steps.
I think that's actually the right way to do it. So a lot of people will give you the advice, like if you're not comfortable with your body, like get over it. People love your body. Stop hating yourself. Just do it. And you're like, it doesn't change the fact that when I take my clothes off, I don't feel sexy.
Yeah. I used to feel ashamed that I would have to like keep something on, but then I eventually got over it.
Because boobs look great in a bra.
Yeah, they do, especially this bra.
And finally, I want to share one special message just for you. You're always going to hate something about yourself. It doesn't stop. The insecurity thing is a revolving, never-ending door of shit that you haven't noticed. As a matter of fact, whatever it is that you're insecure about right now, be happy, because that is distracting you from that other thing that you hate you haven't really quite noticed yet. I suggest using a self-centered, self-checking exercise. So what I do is make a list of things that I love about myself, and then I make a list of things that I hate about myself, and then I make a third list of things that I'm just neutral about, that I don't really love them, I don't hate them, I just accept them as a part of who Shannon Boodram is. And then I focus on that list of things that I hate. Are there things that I can do to change it, to move that either up or down? And that is most anyone can do. So I encourage you guys to make that list for yourself, and I want to know from you in the comment section below, what is one thing that you were insecure about that now you have totally managed, and what's your current beast, because we all have one. And thank you once again to Tootsie. Shout out to you, boo.
You can come and check me out on Tootsie Time, where we'll also be doing a video anyway. So all of my social handles are Tootsie Time. Very easy to find.
That's it.
I get it, girl. Oh yeah, I get it, girl. Yeah, I get it, girl. And if you don't know, get it, girl.